Funny, funny, funny. But listen, we are back in the kitchen and we are satisfying the sweet craving, and it does not have to be complicated at all. They even involve an oven when you have the Clover Fruits of the Forest in your fridge. Now, our Fruits of the Forest tart with maple fruit is the perfect afternoon treat, and Chef Tumi Chumi shows us exactly how and quickly it is done. Keyword here, quickly.
Quickly. Simple, easy, quick, delicious still.
You're my girl.
All right, to get it started, darling, what I'm going to do is I need to start mixing our condensed milk and our Fruits of the Forest. But you've got the crust there that you already... I see you've crushed the biscuits.
I've been crushing.
Frustrations
out. This is a bad day. I'm just going to take all my frustration out in this biscuits.
All you need to do now is just mix in that butter together, because no biscuit base works or gets held together perfectly without an addition
the
of
batter.
some... Yeah, so we need some butter. In this instance, we're using that butter. You mix it up together. And in essence, you want to make sure that the biscuit base is solid. So it does need to go into the fridge to set. It does, I know. I know.
Smells like butter heaven.
It's the butter. Wow. The butter is the magic there. And into our condensed milk, I'm going in with 2 cups of our Fruits of the Forest. In essence, we're trying to mirror the fruitiness of this tart, of this dish with the fruits that we're going to be making here. So we're going to be using some pears and some apples. So I'm going to ask you, once you're done with that base, just to cut up some apples.
So you're basically telling me, like, get done with it.
Basically.
You did say it's quickly, and I'm just trying to smooth it out. Here we go.
And it's such a simple dish because, like you said, it's simple, easy, and you can prepare it in the microwave. You don't have to worry about going to cook in the oven and spend 3 hours. My friend, we're getting away from all of that. We're not trying to spend too much time. Yes, we've got to eat, but we're not going to make it a labor of love. Hell no, we want to have fun.
See, this is why you're my girl. You're my girl. You speak my language. I don't like spending a lot of time. I'm quick and easy. Anything that's convenient.
Awesome stuff.
That's my vibe.
Can I ask you to pop this in the microwave for us then, just for about 4 minutes? While you do that, I'll get started on the apples.
I was like, where's the microwave?
Awesome stuff. And in essence, all we want to do is we want to cook down our fruit. So maybe I can start by switching on our stove.
For how long?
4 minutes is perfect. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to start toasting up our flavor profiles here, our spices, our aromatics, which is some star anise and some cinnamon. All we want from that, actually... I'm not here to work. I'm here to look pretty. So please get started on those.
So I'm just kind of chopping it up?
Chop it up nicely. All we want is to cook it down so that it's nice and rendered, but we still want the texture from it. On what I'm doing here, just toasting up our aromatics. We want that flavor to come through, and it's going to work perfectly with our Fruits of the Forest and our fruits that we're going to be stewing. And into this, I'm going to now add our maple. I see we're keeping the maple theme because we had a maple drink earlier, and now we're having a maple. Do you want to call it a dessert or a breakfast? Because I mean,
this could be both. I mean, why do we have to limit things? Why do we have to box things up and call it a breakfast or a dessert? We can call it a brick-zert.
Okay.
A brick-zert.
Oh, okay.
That's a new name. It's not a name, but we're claiming it, okay?
It's going to take some getting used to, but yeah, let's call it that. So all in essence that we want to do as soon as Jamie is done with the
fruit.
Fruit.
I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to be like, make it look pretty. And I also love the fact that you actually left the skin on, because that's where all the vitamins are in, but it also will leave the nice crunchiness to it.
Yeah. It does, and the thing about it is you've got the option of either taking the skin off or keeping it on.
Yeah, for sure.
In our instance, we're keeping it on because we still want that texture. We've got the beautiful flesh that's going to cook down, but then we still want to have that color as well because it's going to work perfectly.
Ooh, and look how nice and juicy this apple is as well. So this is perfect. Am I doing good yet? Do you need it?
You're doing quite well. All you need to do is pass me the fruits now, darling.
I'm passing it to you. There we go.
Awesome stuff. So all we're going to do is let it cook down, because ideally all you want is for the fruits to cook down and be nice and soft. You don't want them to be mush. We do not like enjoying mush. We just want it to be nice and textured. And then the creaminess from the Fruits of the Forest, the texture of the apple, those aromatics that we put into there with our star anise and our cinnamon is just going to give you a flavor bomb of sorts.
And we were saying that, you know, could it be a breakfast? Could it be a dessert? But obviously with the Fruits of the Forest, with the cereal in, does go as a breakfast, and then when we add all this, you know, stewed fruit to it, the aniseed, I'm very interested to see how the aniseed is actually going to overpower that, or have a nice little balance to the fruits. Obviously the peaches, the maple syrup, it's going to just be a great balance.
Definitely. And if you don't want to use star anise, you can use any of the other aromatics. You could use cloves, you could use anything that actually pairs perfectly. You could even add additional spices, like perhaps allspice, even ground cardamom could work with this, because even though it's a desserty breakfast type of dish, it would work with those spices, because we are in that winter season, so we want something that still warms us up in the tummy.
And again, the creamy taste of the Fruits of the Forest will just pair beautiful with it. How long did you say it will take for our stew to be perfect?
In essence, I would say give it about 20 minutes. you don't want mush. Like I said, eyeball it, keep testing it, see how done you want it, because in essence, once it's done, it goes into the fridge to set, you know? Once it's cooked to your doneness, then pop it on top of your tart. But I think we might be almost ready over there, and we can start assembling our beautiful...
Certainly. I'll go check on it.
All I'm going to do here is work some chef magic and just toss our fruits here.
I hope the bowl's not too hot.
I hope so for your sake, girl, because we've got enough heat with just you and I.
Is this fine, or do you need to...
That's perfect. That is perfect. And now all we're going to do is we're going to pop this beautiful mixture into our tart shell. Once it's done, put it in the fridge to set. I would say, in essence, give it about 3 hours to at least overnight. Pour it over there, let it sit, and then we pour our fruits over there. I've got some fruits that we've got made a little earlier here. And then that is our fridge tart. Easy, simple, and delicious, Mama. We didn't even spend too much time in the kitchen.
ExpressoShow.com is where you can find the recipe and ingredient list. And I'm just going to put it over there. And our breakfast is complete. You're welcome, everybody. You are welcome.
Fruits of the Forest from Clover just added real cereal crunch. A symphony of fruit, oats, seeds, and granola crunch. Fruits of the Forest. Real fruit, real cereal, real taste.
Made with love by Clover.